of the dam, I believe, when my husband started to construct it, was back in 1956-57. He bought the property, 80 acres, in 1956, and then he built the dam for his children. And as it turned out, because of the dam going in, there was an island out in the center of the creek as it obviously increased in size, and the kids loved it. It was their playground. I didn't escape there because there were snakes. Recently, it was beyond me, and there was no children here to enjoy what was left of the pond, because the pond was being filled with silt and it was growing well beyond my control. After talking to, obviously, the members of the Muskegon River Watershed Assembly, that what they were doing was something that was really, it was helping nature. It was going back to what it should have been and once was way back in 1957. And it's been in for obviously a very, very long time, and it just needed to be done. And I think it's wonderful. They were so nice, they were so careful about still keeping the establishment of the dam and the fact that I can still use it as a bridge to go from one side of the property to the other. Get a chair down here.
You know, this whole process started in 2020 when we put the temperature loggers upstream from the creek, or from the dam, and then we put a temperature logger downstream of the dam, and I believe we had a temperature variation of about 6 degrees because of the impoundment and the thermal pollution that was going on above the dam. Interestingly enough, once the boards were removed from the dam and nature took over, that silt was gone, and I could literally walk up the creek and remove the temperature loggers, and I was on solid ground. All that silt was gone. We had the small pebbles and rock substrate with the sand, and you could just walk up the creek, no problem, get the temperature loggers out. And just to see that whole process take place just did my heart a tremendous amount of good.
They gave me the encouragement that I needed to make the final decision. Yes, the final decision was mine, but it is going to improve the Muskegon River quality. At least I can say that maybe I'm the start of what is going to be a great movement in removing dams along the Muskegon River watershed.
What it's going to do to improve the habitat, not only the fish, but all types of birds and plant life. We were already seeing some grasses and different seeds take hold in the drained impoundment, and that legacy will now flow down to the Muskegon River and contribute to the health of the entire watershed.
So the final question I have is, should we come back in the spring and install snake habitat?
I vote no.
The answer to that question is, heaven forbid. I will say this, if you come back and you see a snake, would you take him home with you?
Fair enough.